The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt.
It's no secret. This offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a toss, left side for Harris.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
2nd and 11. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. Here we go. One final play. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the handshakes.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Huard up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Has him on a quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has it at the 7. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down from the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. 40 into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, McCaffrey. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Burrow. That throw finds Johnston. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Burrow setting up the play action. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Looking to throw, Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he'll get it up to the 44. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Steelers first down. Motioning him from the slot right. It's a jet sweep. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And finally stopped at the 34. They strike for 23 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Nice run across the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here we go. Receiver in motion going left. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Burrow setting to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Bengals with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Here we go. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Burrow back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Throwing is Burrow. He puts everything behind this one. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. T. Higgins the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Finds him over the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. From the gun on 3rd down. That one's complete to Njoku. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Burrow. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Going to Harris to start the half. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here he goes on the bootleg. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Steelers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this, a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Steelers 1st down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They go play action on 1st. It's taken in by Lamb. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. A 3rd down run with Harris. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to the air here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed here to Johnston. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down around the 34.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. 3rd and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This will be from 52 yards. Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
From the 48. He's on the move. And they got there in time. He's taken down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Steelers down by 7. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. To throw. Chased out to his right. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. He connects downfield on 4th. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down. Throwing now. Completed here to McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the stick.
And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers bring it back to even. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That throw finds Johnston. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw it. Johnston brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And